Really big of a scooter? I mean, it's a scooter.
So, crane fly.
Good job, Danny.
You beat it like one of his French girls.
Did you get it?
Got it.
Good job, Danny.
Crane fly is its actual name.
Grew up in a small town. 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 Grew up in a small town.
What town did you live in?
Huh?
What town did you grow up in?
Let me tell you. Why? I grew up in a small town. 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 How about you, Tyler?
Oh, well,
Where'd
me?
you grow up in?
I grew up in a small town. 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 Grew up in a small town.
Grew up in a small town. Grew up in a small town. Grew up in a small town. Grew up in a small town. Grew up in a small town. Grew up in a small town. Grew up in a small town. Grew up in a small town.
I gotta make a confession.
What's that?
I don't live in a small town anymore.
Oh no.
I had to move.
Understandable. What happened?
Well,
Now I live in a big town.
Huh, small world. Me too.
really?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Well, now I live in a big town. I guess we both. Well, huh? Now I live in a big town.
No, tell me where you grew up. Again,
But
I forgot.
fortunately, I grew up in a small town. 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 Grew up in a small town.
Hey, Danny. How are you doing? Good. Do you want to tell me where you grew up?
I grew up in Texas. At Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's is
It's a gas station.
yeah. One might even say it's about the same size as, something.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I know what it is. He grew up in a small town. 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 Grew up in a small town.
You what?
I grew up in a large town.
Well, tell us about it.
Oh, come back and tell us about it.
At first, it was a small town.
Really?
Grew up in a small town. Grew up in a small town.
Before it was a large
It
town.
was a large town. And then it was a large town.
Hey, grew up in a small town. Grew up in a small town. Then it was a large town. I know, right? It was crazy.
Oh,
Grew up in a large town. He grew up in a large town. Grew up in a large town. He grew up in a large town. Grew up in a large town. He grew up in a large town. Grew up in a large town. Grew up in a large town.
Alright, I got like a serious question. Like,
Yeah.
seriously. Like, so how does this do these like judge like how much like the strings are tuned?
Yeah. So,
Where did you learn about that, Brad?
what?
Well, how
How-
guitar works.
How to tune the thing is what I want to know.
back home, in my dad's closet, there was a guitar. You know, I was about 16 when I first tried. I was terrible at it.
And you just kind of persistent.
Not really. I learned bass, actually.
Oh.
Ooh.
And then when I got to college, Jesus kind of taught me how to play guitar.
Praise him.
Yeah. Because we really need a guitar player. So, yeah.
So, what did that lead you to, like, writing anything? Like, any of your own songs?
Yeah, I've written 2 songs before.
You rolled him.
What's one of them?
Well,
Grew up in a small town. 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 Grew up in a small town.
any more questions?
No.
Where do
Thank
you live
for your
now?
time, sir.
Huh?
Where you live now?
Just think about that for a second.
Understandable. Actually, an inopportune time.
Well, it's definitely not a small town.
Oh. Now I live in a big town. 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 But I grew up in a small town. 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 Grew up in a small town.
Want to see something cool?
What's up?
Know how he loves us so. Know how he loves us. How he loves us so.
He's too cool.
But I grew up in a small town. 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 Grew up in a small town.
Do you play Weenie F?
Oh, yeah. That's good. It's nice F7. I can play real F, Danny. Can you?
Yeah. So were you recording all of that?